Tayla Montoya, welcome back.
Hey.
Multitaskers.
Happy New Year. I know it's a while. It's almost February now, but still, hey.
The Montoyas are back in 2026.
We are. Back bigger than ever, clearly.
Yes.
We're in a new space. If you're watching this, on that, we're actually available on YouTube as well this year.
Yes.
So if you're listening and you're like, fuck, I don't want to just listen, I want to watch, head to YouTube now, the Montoyas podcast. We're live and direct from there, as you like to say.
Where'd you get? You got live and direct from me.
I did. Wow, because it's such a memorable quote of yours, live and direct. Wow.
And also a massive mention to Charlie White, James Graham and the Buy Around podcast because as you can see this beautiful space, that's who's hosting us now.
I know.
Yeah. We are very grateful for this opportunity and it's cool to be here and be in a nice new space. So
this is our new set. This is our new home.
Hey, Tay, how you been?
Yeah, I've been great.
It's been a couple of weeks.
It has. It's been what, like 6 weeks? 6 weeks off. But yeah, how we got into this space was we featured on the Buy Around podcast. Yeah. What, end of last year now, before Christmas?
Before Christmas, yes.
And if you haven't listened to that episode, go back and listen. Me and Mars killed it as per usual. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so we were on that podcast and I think, say we hit it off and we're like, we wish we could be as good as you guys. Help us, haha.
Yes.
And they helped us, so here we are.
And speaking about that, with James, like ex-teammate.
True.
But it was funny because back then coming through, I was very young.
Yes. How old would you have been?
20.
Wow.
James Graham was probably at the, he was like the veteran.
Well, he's your captain, wasn't he? Was he captain? Yeah.
He was captain.
Yeah.
So Booper never spoke to me. James never spoke to me. So I hope he listens to this.
Did he actually not? No, you're lying.
He was sweet.
Yeah.
But it's like, back then was like when you come in, right, into the NRL or into the, like when you come into the pre-season, into your first pre-season, rightly so, it's like you got to earn that respect. Yeah. Which is fine, which I still agree with. Times have changed like a lot now, It's not like that anymore.
Is it not?
Oh, look, I feel like it's a...
No, you're just saying that because you're probably that person now.
No, I'm not. I reckon I'm a lot more chill.
Yeah, that's funny you say that, but you've got the biggest fucking shark eyes going at that team.
What do you mean? Like
you look soulless.
I look soulless.
You do.
That's funny. That's funny coming from someone that has resting bitch face.
And bright blue eyes. So
it doesn't change it.
It does, and I got my eyelashes lifted over the break. Thank you, everyone, for noticing.
Did you?
You fucking know that. So like last year, I'll agree, I always look permanently tired. This year, not so much because I'm going to be disciplined with the eyelash lift.
Speaking about being tired, remember a few episodes last year towards the back end, I said, Tay, I'm feeling very tired. Yeah, I'm still feeling that.
Are you?
Nothing's changed. It's 2026.
That's a you issue. You need to go get a fucking blood test. And on that note,
I'm getting bloods done.
Are you actually?
I am.
When?
Well, I asked today.
Who did you ask?
I was at training. I asked our dietitian.
Things like that need to go through your wife. I'm sorry, because the dietitian.
What, you gonna get me
the dietitian's going to go. What does your wife cook at home?
Yeah, I'm throwing you under the bus.
I need to be consultant.
I'm throwing you right under the bus.
We're Whole Foods, so we can't improve anymore unless I put fucking meth in your food. You want to feel a kick? I'll put meth. But
I don't know, like the camera's on. I like this little get up today, my love.
Do you? It's giving Oz Open, isn't it?
It's
I was
tennis
inspired
vibes.
by
We're at home actually, and Tay came down. She goes, Mars, what do you think? Her first outfit. First outfit. She comes down, right, and she's wearing this like this office or TV presenter shirt.
It was a white linen shirt with a collar,
button up. It was button up.
Yeah, good American, Khloe Kardashian's brand.
And I said, hang on. You walked down and I said, we're just recording our podcast. We're not going.
No, Chloe, you weren't even that nice. You said, wow, you look like you're trying too hard, Tay. Stop being a try hard.
Why were you trying too hard?
Yes. Yeah. Why? New space. Let's elevate. Why do we want to be shit? Last year, 2025, in all honesty, for the podcast was shit. People came in and thought they could give us like just fucking opinion after opinion, and where did it get us? Fucking nowhere.
Can I add to this?
Good vibes. Yeah, it's like put holy water on this podcast. New beginnings.
Yes, I want to add to this.
So,
all right, because I feel like last year, 2025, right? was
Normally,
a
odd years are very good for me. So whatever.
was a massive learning curve for the Montoyas, and especially for me. Actually, especially for Tay. Tay's very like you're very lazy, like blasé. Yeah, that sounds mad. Let's do that.
Yeah, I do. Whoever's in front of me with whatever advice, I go, wow.
And what
true.
for people listening to our diehard multitaskers, what people do, they see something that could have potential, maybe has potential, and they go, oh, we want to get our hands on that. Let's see what we can add to that. And they give you, and they spit you all this shit. They say, you should do this, you should do that. Oh, we can get you this. Yeah. How about you just piss off? How about that? How about get out of my face?
Anyways, as part of, so I've had a lot of time over the holiday break to sit and reflect on decisions I was a part of. And so now me and Marcello have come to the decision that he will now be involved in all business meetings that have to do with the Montoyas podcast because Marcello is sick of having to pick up the pieces of shit I've damaged.
I wouldn't know. I know. No, I'm not throwing you under the bus in that sense. I'm just saying.
I agree,
You go into a meeting, you sit down and have a meeting, you come back, you tell me something, then when I hear from someone else, it's a totally different story. And I say, hang on. So that's why I want to join.
No, but this is facts, right? So I don't want to speak on behalf of all women because I'm sure there's women out there that have bigger fucking balls than I do because I've got no balls. When it comes to
glad you have no balls.
When it comes to you, I've got you on a leash, down packed. But when it comes in the professional world, I have no legs to stand on. So women, this is why us women fail in the workplace and get underpaid. Apparently, studies show women are really bad at negotiating compared to men, and that's why men often get better salaries than women.
Who gave you these stats?
I remember hearing it years ago, so I've probably butchered the delivery, but it was on those kind of terms, the census. Women are really bad at championing themselves. Me. I want to put all of
you shouldn't
down.
say all. You're dragging women down with you.
Yeah, you're right. Me, I'm very
just
bad.
dragging everyone with
very
you. Very
bad at fighting for what I believe in.
Yeah.
And normally I'll just say, okay, cool, to just be a doormat. But I'm going to take up space this year.
And do you want to know where this comes back from?
Yeah.
Every time we go, like for example, when we moved back to Australia a few years ago, we went to buy a car. We knew that you're going to have the girls, you're pregnant, and we went to buy a car.
Yeah.
We go there. And I'm negotiating with this bloke. And you're sitting there so uncomfortable.
I hate when you do that stuff.
And you're sitting there and you go, this is what I want. I said, no, it's not.
Like if there's a price tag on a car, that's what I'll pay. I'm not going to fight.
No way.
Or argue.
No way. You need to be able to do these things. When we went to buy a TV, a washing machine, you don't even want to, you don't even want to press.
Because we're not in fucking Bali, Mars. We're at the Good Guys.
That's the perfect
I'm
place.
not going to say, oh, yeah, how much for the fake Fendi bag?
But that's the
We're paying for real shit.
That's where I've actually, that's probably where I got my confidence.
In Bali?
That was the second place. No, Thailand. We went. First time you took me, we went to Thailand, right?
Yeah.
And that's where I got confidence from.
Yeah, well, so we're actually in Tarrant Point. So I don't think they appreciate being bargained with.
Mate, if you want to get through in life, you got to be able to bargain. They're out to get you. All right? Well, they want to make their cut. You got to make your cut. What are you going to do?
But I've actually made progress because my New Year's resolution, we all know number one was to look like Tate McRae, and for people looking down the lens going, well, that hasn't fucking gone well. 4 weeks in, so just shut the fuck up and revisit in July. Because
I think you look awesome.
Thank you. I am actually.
What I'm looking forward to, sorry to cut you off there, my love. What I am looking forward to is your Bronco. You better run.
Shut up.
Coming up in about
you don't have to remind people.
4 or 5 weeks. Are you going to run in this tennis outfit?
Well, maybe because this is a skirt. So I could flash the camera now and they'd see nothing because there's shorts under this.
Jesus.
So number one, look like Tate McRae, and then number two, take up more space unapologetically. So I'll give you an example of how I've started doing that. I was at the gym the other day, and I'm doing I'm doing hybrid training as part of training for the Bronco. I know a lot of people be like, she's not training. I am. Yeah. Part of that, I'm doing three strength training sessions a week, full body conditioning session, which is like hybrid training, like stool weights, but more like ski erg, row erg, kettlebell swings.
F45 vibes.
Kind of, but like better. And then sprinting, 2 sprint sessions a week on the treadmill. And I know you're like, oh, you're not going to pivot, you're going to fuck your time. I was a dancer, born and bred. I'll be okay with a pirouette. on each sideline.
It's not a pirouette.
For the Bronco. So I'm doing, as part of the hybrid, the full body conditioning session, I have to kind of set up a circuit at the gym. So I've got the row erg and then a ski erg and then a kettlebell. Yeah.
It's just the rower.
No, well, on my program it says row erg because it's not the machine. It's like your own body weight pulling it. It's harder.
Erg is the brand.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Okay, whatever. I'm new to all this shit, so shut up. And then so I'm doing like kettlebell swings, and this guy can see that I'm in the middle, headphones on, and he comes and goes, he doesn't even ask, he assumes, he goes, oh, you're done with this, eh? Points to the rower. Back in the day, 2025, Tayla would have been like, oh, yeah, that's all good, and just kept going. No. I took my headphones off and I said, sorry? And he goes, you're done with this, eh? And proceeds to sit on it. He went and sat on it before I could even answer. And I said, no, I'm actually not. See what I've got up here? It's a circuit. And plus, the row, like for him to row in the position that the row was on, his head is up my fucking ass every time he pulls back. Jesus. Do you want that? Jesus. So I was like, no, I'm actually not. And he goes, oh, really? I said, no, I'm doing a circuit. So I'll be, after I finish this kettlebell swings, my ass is on that seat. So get the fuck up and there's only 3 other fucking row machines. I didn't say fuck.
But there was other rowing machines?
There was 3 others that weren't being used. So you're just trying to be annoying?
Yeah.
Like, I know I already look like Tate McRae, so if you're trying to hit on me, just be nuggy.
Well, if you jumped on and you farted,
that
would have got him a beauty. That's what I would have done. I would have said, jump on,
I can't fart onto me and
I would have said, jump on, mate.
Strap on.
Strap on and smell my ass, son.
No. So I was like, no, I'm not done. He goes, oh, okay.
But why is everything, like, you just explained that whole issue. Why has everything got to be a fight with you? Like, you know, you just explained that and you're like, I want to punch your head in.
Because I just hate people. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like because I've allowed people to walk all over me for so long, now everything is personal. I've got built up aggression and resentment.
Be careful. But I think you could have you handled it well, but I think just with the tone. Did you speak to him with that tone?
I did. No, because use your fucking common sense. Yeah. If I'm there in front doing a circuit, obviously I am still using it, you idiot.
I agree.
So now, next time I fucking see him, if he's in the middle of squatting with the barbell, I'm actually going to go up to him mid-squat and go, hey, you're not using this, fucking take it off him.
Yeah.
Throw it at his face. You've got me worked up now. But this is why I think God gave me twin girls. Because I'm going to teach them, learn from me, and from day dot, in daycare, if a guy comes up to you and says, and snatches shit off, deck him one. I don't give a shit.
We're actually having issues at home with our twin girls.
Yeah, they've actually already picked up from my behaviour.
Yeah. No, not that. Like, you're fiery. I'm fiery too, but Milan's bashing Tiana.
I know, it's really sad.
And so we're going through a phase now where...
hair grabbing.
All right, I'm just going to say it. There's a lot of parents out there that say, we don't say no. You know,
no's my favourite word behind fuck.
What else do people say? And this is like I normally don't want to talk about. I love our girls to death. I do anything for them. And our podcast isn't about talking about our kids.
I don't care.
But we have to speak about this issue because I feel like there's a lot of parents out there that we don't say no. When the girls are that age, they don't know what no means.
They actually do.
They do. A psychologist has proved it.
Yeah,
they've proven that. At their age,
they actually understand.
They actually a lot of words. Withhold 100 words. So right now, the girls know 100 words. They just can't speak. Yeah, they blabber.
Well, they could say dada.
So where we're at the minute is
still not mama, which is personal. But anywho,
Milani's bashing Tiana. So what we've done is we've disciplined her now. So now we say no, or we smack her on the hand. All right.
Well, like I wouldn't even call it a smack.
A touch.
Yeah, tap.
A tap. And then she looks at us and laughs and thinks it's a game.
And you know what? Am I proud? Yes. Because I see a bit of myself in her.
Yeah. And then so what we've proceeded to do now, all right, I said, you want to laugh? You've come up with this idea. It's actually quite smart. Very smart.
Is it?
She pulls her sister's hair. This is her new thing. So she pulls her sister's hair. So we'll smack in her hand. She looked at us and laughed. She wasn't budging. And now all these parents listening are going to say, oh, they don't know what's going on. They do know what's going on. They know. They look at us and they do it.
Yeah.
So now we pull her hair when she pulls the artist hair. I think it's
just funny. A bit of a yank. Because, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because I met another twin mum. This is why people won't understand. They'll go, but what? Like, people with one kid, just shut up. You actually cannot speak.
Get out of my face.
So I was talking to another twin mum who had twin boys, and I said, do you have this issue? Because a lot of people with one kid won't face this issue until they're in a playground or a daycare.
You know what people with one kid do? We'll put you in the naughty corner, Joe. Naughty corner doesn't work for little Italian Fijian girls, mate.
No, because they follow each other.
The other one crawls over and pulls her hair from the naughty corner.
She's in the But yeah, so I was talking to this other twin mum, and I said, what do you do when they fight? And she said, well, one of my sons is a biter, so he bites the brother, and they're the same age as the girls, so she started just biting his hand, and he stopped. So I said, do you think I should just pull her hair then? And she goes, I would. And you know what? That's good enough for me. I'll listen to twin mums. I won't listen to anyone else.
Rach, she's unreal. She was unreal.
Rach from Cronulla. She was cool.
Cronulla.
Yeah, she gave us great tips. But sorry, we got sidetracked. I want to go back to our space here at the Buy Around podcast.
That's way back now.
Yeah, I know, because we gallivanted. So our first initial meeting here, we did an episode. Like I said, if you haven't listened, go listen because it's great yarn. And we wrapped up filming and they're like, okay, peace out, guys. Let's go home. We said our goodbyes, gave everyone a kiss goodbye. And
kiss?
Well, I kissed Charlie on the cheek.
Jesus.
And then, and James. So when you're a female and you're with males, it's a nice thing to do.
Yes.
I know we haven't kissed in years, but yeah, got more action out of James and Charlie. So, yeah. Yeah, and then when you... So we left and then we're walking to the car and you go, Tay, I'll be 2 seconds. I just need to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
So I thought, you're just going to go pee. Cool. So I've gone, okay, cool.
We know my
so
bowels.
I'm standing outside the cubicle door like this, just scrolling. Charlie then comes out and goes, are you still here? This is like 10 minutes has passed. I said, yeah, that motherfucker has gone and decided to dump his fucking bowels here. And Charlie started laughing. And then as that's happened, I hear a flush and you come out. And then you go, sorry, mate, I just dropped my guts. Say, don't go in there.
No, I said, Charlie, I think I've blocked the toilet.
Fuck me dead, man.
And he said, Mas, don't worry, we've had issues here before. So I said, fine. I didn't feel as bad, so it's good. You didn't feel as bad when the cleaner slowly approached and went to go clean the cubicle after you? I said, that poor woman does not deserve that. Yeah.
I'm going to make you start bringing a toilet brush everywhere you go. Glen 20.
There's a toilet brush in there.
Was it powerful enough for the remnants you left?
I can't carry around a plunger. You want me to walk around a plunger?
You should.
What's the plunger for, Mas?
No, this
mate,
is
I might block your toilet.
Seriously. You need to come with a warning. We'll fuck drains. You fucked Mum's drains.
No.
When we lived at their house.
All right.
Multiple times. Mum had to get the snake thing, didn't she? Or was that my hair?
It wasn't a snake.
Oh,
you know what she
hair.
got? No, it wasn't your hair.
What?
She went and she got a clothes hanger.
Oh yeah, and undid it.
And don't throw me under the bus there, all right?
But you did. You blocked the toilet.
No, because hang on, Sue, I know you listen to this. All right,
I don't know. She's not game enough anymore.
The pipes at that house. All right?
I know.
They need to go, son.
No, they did. They got fixed.
They didn't fix it.
Didn't they fix
when
the whole
she did the
thing?
reno of the bathroom? They fixed it.
Yeah.
But mate, they had issues
like
with
50
they had
grand.
issues with the dishwasher, whole dishwasher, and she kept going in there fixing something. I said, Sue, what are you doing? She goes, it just gets blocked here and there, Mas.
And then you couldn't turn the tap on or the sink.
We spoke to Georgia, your best friend Georgia.
Yeah.
One of your best friends.
Yes. I've got a whole clan of them.
I'm sick of it. Anyway, and then her father, Phil, is a plumber.
Yeah.
And he's done some work at your mum's house. So Phil, I'm thrown on the bus.
He actually gets, his story is he gets a shiver every time he sees him.
Every time
he goes, fuck that house. It's so hard to get under to the piping because it's all underneath the house.
Yeah.
Saw a few dead rats there last time.
So don't throw me under the bus with that.
No, you know what I just think of when you talk about and I'm going to throw myself under the bus here.
Yeah.
When we went to Thailand. No, it was a Bali.
Oh.
Bali, that was bad. And this was back when we were still dating. So I'd never made, we weren't engaged or anything.
It was Thailand.
Was it Thailand?
Yeah.
And I'm I don't know if other girls can relate, but I was real big on Marcello believing that I never went to do number twos in the toilet. I feel like the minute men know women shit, that's it. You lose all sex appeal. Do you agree?
No, you can't.
Yeah, I know, but is it?
Everyone shits.
Yeah, I know, but you don't want to see that about me.
Yeah, but it'll be nice if you just cleaned up after
So we were in Bali, I'm pretty sure, and their plumbing is fucked in Bali. No, it's probably because I booked a dodgy hotel, because I do that. I'm a tight ass. And it looked great, but the plumbing wasn't up to speed. And I remember I was like, kept trying to flush. And I was like, holy
Yeah, you were taking a while. And I said, Tayla, what are you doing? Let's go. Like, let's go. You're wasting a day.
Not flush. So then I was like, promise me you will not go in the bathroom until I sort it out with the receptionist. And you were like, why? And I was like, just don't fucking ask questions, prick. Just pretend the toilet doesn't exist.
Mate,
so I went to the receptionist and I was like, oh, like my husband blocked the toilet.
Which is fine. I'm fine.
So I didn't want to say me. And she was like, oh, we'll send a cleaner. And then like, next time I saw her, she goes, yeah, God, it took us a while to sort it out. It's like, oh my God, well, he's been eating a lot on this trip.
You know what? I feel like our podcast every week has to have a shit story.
No, I don't like it.
Well, now
this will never happen again for another 6 months.
Now that you brought this up, I've got a story.
Not about me.
About me.
Oh, good, thank God.
I thought you were going to talk about this story.
No.
We went to Thailand and we were doing island hopping.
Oh, I forgot about that.
We went we went to James Bond Island, all these islands, and we get to an island.
Yeah.
And they, it was a nice island, and I go, man, I need to go to the bathroom. I need to do a shit.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, you got to pay. Got to pay. You got to pay a certain amount to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I walked in there, and these guys,
it was just in a hole, wasn't it?
I've got to give it to these people, mate. They squat down.
Their knees must be incredible.
And I looked at my knees.
You don't have good knees.
I looked at my knees and I said, mate, there's no way I'm getting that low.
Years of wear and tear.
I paid money to go into a bathroom I didn't even shit in.
Yeah.
I walked out and you're like, did you go? I said, no. I went straight to the ocean. I don't care.
Did you do a poo in the ocean? I don't remember that.
I dumped in the ocean. I don't care. I said,
Fifi Islands, it's like crystal clear water.
Well, it's got crystal clear.
You know what? And they actually shut it down.
When?
They shut that beach down because of wear and tear from tourists. I didn't realise your ass was to contribute to the wear and tear of the island.
Am I going to squat down and do a shit? My knees were gone. I'm not squatting. I can't even squat that low. Like when my knees were good. That was the start of my career. There's no way I'm squatting down, mate. I looked at it, I said, see ya. And I paid $5 to do a shit. Didn't even shit in there. $5 for nothing.
When I think about that holiday, that was once again back when I was very self-conscious because I still couldn't believe I bagged you as a partner. What an idiot. That's another thing. When the girls are old enough, I'm going to be like, men are fucked.
Why?
Like you're the prize in the relationship, not them.
Who's the prize?
The girls. They'd be lucky to date my daughters. Whereas when we were fresh on the scene, I was like, oh my God, he's going to wake up one day and not want to be with me because he's so good and I'm so shit.
No, we're not there yet, but we'll get there.
You're a freak.
Yep.
You're a freak. Any day now. That's fine because I'm going to look like Tate McRae by July, so I'm going to fucking clean up. So
I don't care about Tate McRae. Mate, you want to get under 5 in his Bronco. That's what you want to do. I don't know about Tate McRae.
No, so I remember when we were in Thailand, and do you remember we met those 2 girls and they were like younger than us?
Oh.
And it was on that trip. It was on that trip, that boat trip. They kept hanging out with us, and I was like, fuck off. I didn't come to Thailand to fucking make friends with randoms I'm never going to see again. I wanted to just
we're on the boat and she
chill
goes,
with you.
No, it was Bali. And then she goes, oh, what he's doing for New Year's.
Yeah.
And I said, what any couple would do, they'd be together, probably have dinner, a couple of drinks. I wasn't drinking then, but because my old man had passed away.
Yeah, you did 100 days.
My father passed away, and our culture is like I couldn't drink for 100 nights, right? And I was like, she's like, oh, we should catch up.
We should link up.
I said, hey, this dynamic doesn't work.
I know. Couple and then 2 single girls.
Couple and 2 single girls.
Don't you want to go out and pick up? So I remember ringing Mum crying.
Why?
Because she had DM me. So she would face on. We were like, oh yeah, cool. Maybe if we see you guys around, fuck off. And then I remember she found me on Instagram and messaged, hey, did you guys want to link up tonight and go out? And I remember FaceTiming Mum going, fuck off, crying. I don't know why I was so angry. I'm so antisocial. I was like, but now that I think of it, do you think they were trying to hit on us? Like threesome vibes?
Well, that has happened a few times to us. That was first time.
Who asked?
Second time was in Brisbane. Remember?
Who?
Someone offered us to go to dinner, and from your work you're working at, and there were swingers. I remember this story.
No, oh my God. No.
Well, what happened? Did I get that wrong?
My friend that worked with you at the radio station had been approached for the threesome. Not us, you Derek. Her neighbours were fucking swingers and invited her over for the threesome, not us.
For me, I don't want to be a part of these things, conversations. I don't want to be part of that situation. Leave us alone. What do we throw?
I'd be
you see us or people see us and go, oh yeah, mad.
No, they don't.
Leave us alone.
Except for that one time, but we were young and I had fake eyelashes so thick, she would have been like, yeah, she goes. Because when you've got thick eyelashes and like I was getting 6D at the time, Russian
What's 6D?
volume. So every natural eyelash, there's 6 fake.
It was disgusting back. Yeah, it was
Really? You didn't seem to mind at the time?
I was very like with the process of it all, the cycle of you, actually the evolution of Tayla.
I've gone a long way.
Yeah, I grew with her. I said, give her a chance. She'll grow into the fine woman she is now.
Yeah.
Bit of class, still got a potty mouth. I like the potty mouth. I think the potty mouth's good. It's good.
Wait, I just want to clear something that is so contentious on this podcast. I want to clear the air.
What?
Because so many fucking people comment and I'm sick of it. So we make a point to edit out every time Marcello says a swear word on the podcast, okay? So for all you fucking idiots that comment saying she swears so much more than her husband, how dare she? Like apparently women can't swear. He swears just as much as me. You'll just never hear it.
To be fair, but multitaskers, I actually don't swear as much as her. However, I am funny without swearing. She needs to swear. She's like Kevin Hart. I'm like Jerry Seinfeld. I can be funny without swearing. She's like Kevin Hart. She needs to swear. It's part of her, for her act to be funny, where I'm just funny. Anyway, my new shirt. Do you like my shirt, Tay? Huh?
So last night...
Let's speak about the shirt.
Yeah, last night we were in bed and I said to Marcello, what are you going to wear for tomorrow's recording? And he goes, I'll play with my Leets t-shirt. Shout out to the Kraz family. I know that's...
Jacob Kraz.
Jacob, yeah.
Look, I want to support my brothers.
I think you supported him enough by wearing it for 5 episodes in a row last year.
I'm a minimalist. Why do people have to come at me for what I wear? If I want to wear, whatever I wear.
No, because I and when you said that, I said, Marcello, I don't think I can sit across from you for another year watching you wear the same 3 t-shirts. Nike,
yep.
Kai Kara France, don't fucking blink. Why do I know that catchphrase off by heart? Because I fucking saw it every single week. And then Leeds. I said,
not because he's a fine athlete.
I don't watch boxing.
UFC.
I watch UFC.
Don't disrespect.
If he's in Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, then I'd watch him.
They're not athletes.
We know they are. No, we know they are. So I said, I can't do that. You're going to have to go and buy a shirt. And you go, how? I've got training tomorrow. I said, will you allow me to go and buy you a shirt tomorrow?
Yeah.
And Marcello is the hardest person ever to buy clothes for.
Why? How?
Because you're very particular. Like shirts like Front Runner. Those shirts every boy rocks. Like Adam Pompey rocks it. You like him?
Critter wears them.
Critter wears them. George's husband, Nathan, wears them all the time.
I don't want to wear it.
And I'm like, everyone likes those shirts. I would just go get you a shirt. You don't like those shirts.
I don't want to follow the crowd. I'm not a sheep.
Anyways, so you gave me the task, and can I just say I excelled. Zara to the rescue.
Look, it's probably my favourite shirt right now. My favourite shirt.
Well, that's not hard. You've only owned 3, so...
I've got 4 shirts now, and this will be on next week's episode as well.
No, that does come in navy, so I'll buy the navy.
I don't look good in navy, I think.
I don't think you do either. You're right.
I'm very dark.
I don't think navy's your
navy,
colour.
black on black. It's not going to work well.
No.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the Men in Black podcast. It's the Montoyas podcast. I don't need to be. Look at me. The sun's burnt me this year.
But because I dedicated today to finding you a shirt, I neglected my own appearance, and that's why I look like
a tennis player,
Australian Open athlete. Because New Balance too. It is giving tennis. When I stand up, it is, because this is like a sport. Osaka. Don't you reckon? Is she the one sponsored by New Balance? Osaka, or is it Coco?
Coco Gauff.
Love her. Is she in the Auss Open?
Yes. Anyway, you went to New Zealand over the weekend.
I did.
For Casey Pompey's baby shower.
Yes.
My close boy Adam and Casey Pompey. They're expecting their newborn very soon.
They are.
So that was exciting.
Yeah.
What was also exciting was being by myself, getting the house to myself.
Was that exciting?
I got home, when was it? You left on Friday? I got home from training actually on Friday.
Yeah.
And it was different, very quiet.
Yeah, because my mum had the girls.
Yeah. I went to walk up the stairs, right? I walked up the stairs.
Yeah.
And I seen a black mark on the wall, and I said, that mark was never there. I know I'm digging myself a hole right now, but I don't care.
You absolutely are, because there's a reason why.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm ready to dive in there head
And
first.
this wasn't on the schedule to talk about today.
Well,
so
I want to bring it up.
I think we need to throw out the rest of the show, because this is going to take me there's a whole thing behind this story. So
and there's a
if
whole
you're ready for the RAF, let's fucking go there.
Let's go for it, girl.
Let's go.
I'll take you there. Walking up the stairs, I see this black mark and I said, hang on. I knew straight away and I want to take full responsibility. But where this is going, this is what we need to nullify. I told you that morning, all right, Tay, I'll take your suitcase down.
Yep.
All right?
Yep, as a good husband should.
Yes.
5 a.m. in the morning.
Which is shit from me. I take it on my shoulder.
Yep, because it was very heavy. It was full of baby shower presents.
Full responsibility for that. However, I didn't do it. You've taken it down. You're just very careless.
Not very careless. It was heavy and I needed motion behind it to get it down. So if I had to swing, I had to swing.
That motion hit the wall, left a black mark.
Yeah, but it can paint over it, so it's not really diabolical.
That's one black mark. There's a few more black marks I want to bring up. When you walk out of the garage door, there's a linen cupboard there. That linen cupboard door, black marks from the stroller. When you're just so rough. You don't think about the consequences about, the wall. Yeah, I'll mark the wall. We can paint over that. Who's going to organise this?
Hey, don't know if you realise or remember, my mum can paint. She's painted her whole house. It's called Hey Sue. Next time you come around, bring your paint and your natural white Dulux that you've got at home, because that's the colour of our walls anyways, and get painting.
I know Sue's a great painter and she's good at doing that stuff, but that defeats the purpose. It's the principle behind it. This is the principle now.
Okay, and here's the principle behind the actual evolution of that morning and how it went down. 5 a.m.
Let's talk about that morning.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Go.
5 a.m. Alarm goes off. I have to get myself ready before I wake up my daughters. I'm getting ready. Then I put the finishing touches on my bag that I packed, and then I have to pack the girls' stuff as well. And then I say... And, I'm like, it's a big thing for me to go away. I was already very nervous leaving the girls and quite emotional, but you wouldn't know that because your head's too far up your ass to notice things around you.
I knew it that morning.
Yeah, did you? And you still decided to push my buttons. You didn't think, I should tread lightly because Tayla's leaving her daughters for the first time and might be a bit on edge? You didn't think?
Fair point.
Yeah. And then so now I had to wake the girls up at 6 to get them to Mum's house by 7 to get myself to the airport by 7:30. So I'm feeding them breakfast. I've just packed their bags. I have to get Louis ready too because he has to go with the girls too because I don't know what you're doing for the next 2 days that I'm overseas.
He doesn't. We could just take him to the pound, wrap it up, he's gone.
Okay, and we can take you there too because you're a little bitch. So if they're taking female
Let's
dogs
go.
to drop you off too.
Finish your story, then I want to fix it.
So I fed them breakfast and then I'm emotional. I actually did tear up while I was doing my hair that morning because it all got to me. Why are you laughing? It's not funny. It's so easy for you. You just get to drop everything and go. I wasn't just going to work for a day. I was leaving for 2 nights. I was scared. I was scared that they'd wake up for Mum and I'd feel guilty for that, for putting the burden on her, or they'd wake up for you and put the burden on you. Anyways, so I go to the fridge to start packing the food that I had prepared to deliver to Mum's. Just like sachets and that. And you go, Tay, when you get a chance, can you write a list of what I feed them over the next 2 days? And I said, really? And you go, yeah. I said, you've only lived in the same house as your 2 daughters for 14 months, but I have to write a list. And you go, yeah, how else will I know? I said, but how will I know what's in the fridge when I'm in New Zealand? I don't have bionic eyes that, hey, teleport me to Caringbah South to have a look what's in the fridge right now so I can tell Marcello to feed the girls. Isn't it common sense? Like, sorry, there should be a bit of just like, common sense to think about what you should feed your daughters. And yes, it might sound dramatic, but
Very dramatic.
No, it's not. When you become a mother, you have to make decisions every second of every day, right? Decision after decision after decision. It gets to the point where I am not Google fucking search. So can you just decide what you're going to feed them without me having to say, hey, Marcello, day 1, 2 Wheat Bix, Greek yogurt and milk. You know this. You've had days off where you've watched me prepare their food.
Tay, as you know me now, all right?
I'm process driven. I need steps. Do I lay out steps? Hey, Marcello, next time you're in the toilet, to avoid hemorrhoids, make sure you push like this.
But this is where I don't need help with that.
Because that's common sense. And so is this.
No, but this is where process-driven, systematic, systems in place would help you be a bit more efficient with what you're doing as well. And like, I don't want to upset you, but I'm just going to say. What do you mean? This is what I mean. And let me finish before you jump over me, all right, and rip my head off. So you said you had to pack the girls' bags the morning of,
No,
right?
finished packing. Because White Noise they needed that night. They needed their KKs, which are their teddies, and their sleep suits. Those were the only finishing touches I had to put.
So when did you know you were going to New Zealand for the baby shower?
When did you know you were becoming a father,
Tay?
Marcello? When did you know that babies eat
Tay?
and they have 3 meals?
Tay?
No, because it might have occurred to you that as you're a dad, you might be stuck with the girls by yourself for one day.
Tay, when did you find out you were going to New Zealand?
I'm not answering that.
Answer the question. Let me finish, please. When did you find out?
The day you found out you were becoming a dad. That's when I found out.
No, it wasn't. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So now you're being petty now.
No.
All right, you knew 6 months ago.
Okay, let me answer that. I didn't know 6 months ago. I knew about 3 months ago when Casey booked in her baby shower.
Correct.
So therefore, you knew 3 months ago that you'd be home with the girls as well. So you should have started paying attention back then.
Difference is with babies though, it changes.
Yeah.
Routines.
Their breakfast
food.
has stayed the same since they've started solids.
I can't feed them breakfast, lunch and dinner. All I wanted, I don't want to win this argument. All I want to say is, all right, you can win. You can take the dub. However, what I want to say is, all right, when I asked for that, I wasn't being a smartass. I was saying,
I didn't think you were being smart. I thought you were being dumb fuck.
I wasn't. I was being genuine because I just wanted to know, okay, what does she feed them for breakfast, lunch, dinner? Then I could base that my judgment off that. If they eat this, all right, and they don't like it, I'll go to that. That's what I wanted to do. That's what system and process driven is. There's a way you do things. If you just told me those 3 things, I would have nailed it.
Yes, I get that in hindsight, but the context of how I was feeling that morning, I was already up to here stressed, and that just tipped me over.
Well, that's the calm in the chaos, isn't it? That's the calm in the chaos.
So why I dented the wall on my way down is because that ended up in an argument when I tipped you over the edge and said, okay, cool, I'll send you what the girls eat after I send you a list of, after you send me a process-driven way of how I check in for a flight. Because if we're just doing that.
I could write a list for you.
And then so you go, okay, I'm going to training. I said, you're going right now. And you go, yeah. I said, isn't there something you're forgetting to do? And you go, no. And then left. The thing you forgot to do is bring my suitcase down. So that's why there's a dent in our wall.
That dent now is going to stay there forever.
Oh, yeah. Fucking no. I don't care. It's not going to bother me.
Yeah.
Nothing bothers me. The house would be the original colour. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have painted it when we moved in. I don't care.
Anyway. The girl, you came back. The girls were alive. I did a good job.
You did a great job, and that's why I want you to give yourself more credit. You don't need me. You know what you're doing. You don't need me to text you.
I actually don't.
You don't. Exactly.
Last night
you
when
killed
it. The girls woke up every 2 hours when you were home. It's like they know, Tay's back. Let's be little bitches.
But I don't care. I don't care. That's why I'm there for them.
Yeah.
To do that. Was I in the middle of shaving my legs? Do I have one leg that hasn't been shaved now? Yes. Should I have corrected it today? I forgot. But that's why.
Yes.
That if you could see on YouTube. Depends how high resolution these cameras are actually. I should have worn pants. Forgot. But yeah. So that was that. I'm just thinking, what else happened that morning? Let's see now. Yeah.
That's what happened that morning.
And then I was like, should I text him when I leave or should I just fuck him up? But I did text you.
No, you didn't. I texted you. So you went to multiple choice. You went to plan B. I was plan A. And this is why I can help you out a lot with my job and with you as a person. But you never want to take it. You're very stubborn, you know? Calm in the chaos. You could have been calm.
I think I'm stubborn.
Very stubborn.
I think I'm just a nice little lady that's trying to get by in life. I'm just a girl. That's what it comes down to.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a little girl. But yeah, with that, so thank you. I did go to New Zealand, so I caught my first international flight uninterrupted, the last international flight we were on. I had liquid coming out of my mouth and ass, and so did our daughter, thanks to Fiji Gastro, that I think we brought home and started an epidemic in the Shire. I'm on a mom group, and
that was bad.
and I saw this mum say, guys, beware, gastro, a new strain of gastro has taken over the Shire. It's like something we've never seen. Keep your bubbers at home. Be careful of daycares. And I was like, oh my God, mum, like if you've got the girls when I go to work, can you just make sure, keep them at home because there's gastro going around? And she goes, yeah, Tayla, you fucking brought it.
Yes.
It started by the Montoyas.
We did bring it from Fiji.
From Fiji, and that's why that flight
We should have just been honest.
said I shouldn't get off the plane.
We should have just been honest and said that was the Montoya Gastro.
Yeah. What a legacy. Rampant and addictive. So this trip was a lot different because I was like, normally when I used to fly back when we were living in New Zealand, I would fly a lot from Auckland to Sydney to visit family all the time.
Yes.
And I would go, this is the worst 3 hours of my life. I hate sitting on a plane, like delays and people next to me, BO, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
This time around, I was like, you could put me in the toilet for the whole 3.5 hours.
Actuals, eh?
This is heaven.
After travelling with kids.
This is heaven.
There's a lot more, there's a different perspective, a lot
Yeah.
more gratitude.
100%. I was like, flight delayed, please. Like, you
Enjoyed
know,
my food.
fog landing, circle 3 times, please. Like, who cares? So I got on the plane and I happened to be seated next to this beautiful 12-year-old, I think he was about 12-year-old boy that reminded me a lot of our nephew, actually, Kendricks. He was so sweet because I was on the plane before him. I was on the aisle seat and he was hovering and I said, oh, hon, are you sitting next to me? He goes, I'm in the middle seat. I was like, let me get up so you can get in. And he goes, oh, thank you. That would be great. Like, so much manners. And I was like, bless. So he sat next to me, but I'm not one to make small talk on the plane. So that's as far as that journey went. And then I'm looking through Qantas Entertainment, in-flight entertainment, great options, by the way, and went on to HBO. And
HBO's gone.
I love HBO shows.
Gone.
And they had the new season of And Just Like That. And now
What's
you
that?
wouldn't know that. So that is Sex and the City, the OG show, but they've come in and make the new series to like kind of adapt to today's world. It's very woke.
Wasn't it that other thing? What was that other one called as well? Far out.
The other HBO series.
No, there was another show similar to that. It was a movie, I think it was.
They had Sex and the City movies.
Nah, there was something else. 50 Shades. What's it called?
Sex and the City's not like 50 Shades.
Oh, what's 50 Shades, isn't
50
it?
Shades like dominatrix, like
What's that mean?
tie me up and go to
right.
town vibes.
BDSM
That's not,
vibes.
Yeah. This is like, it does have a lot of sex scenes, but it's not like that. So yeah, I was like, well, I haven't seen that and I'll never get a chance to watch that with the girls at home, so I'll watch that now. And I'm watching the show and then things do take a turn, a bit dirty. And I'm
Dirty like what?
sexual.
Yeah.
And I'm looking and I go, oh my God, should I be watching this next to a 12-year-old? Like, and I'm looking
But he
at...
couldn't hear.
He couldn't hear, but he could see.
It's all right.
And I'm like, fuck. And then I was like, I'm a mom. This is really bad. And then I'm like, actually, you know what? No, I'm never going to get 3 hours to myself. Here, get an education. So...
Well, if he's 12 years old, he's probably already had the sex ed at school anyway.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
Are they
I
doing
think
it that young already?
They have to now, this day and age and where things are going. We're not going to dive into that. But the way things are going, I think
God,
they do it a lot earlier now.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm watching that. And then I watched like 3 episodes and then I was like, oh, this is getting too... I don't want to say woke, but it was a bit cringe, the show.
Yeah.
It's not like the OG series I used to love. It's not very different writing. So I was like, stuff that. I'll go to my OG, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. The new reunion episode had just dropped. Perfect. Started watching that. There's a scene in the show where they talk about like her son going to, they're Mormon. A lot of them in the characters of the show are Mormon. Go to his mission in Cuba, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I started crying when she was like talking about that.
Really?
I am like the most cold-hearted bitch ever. But I've noticed since becoming a mom, I cried a lot. I cried at a scene out of Modern Family the other day. Alex Dunphy, the middle child.
That's one of my favourite shows.
Yeah. She does her graduation speech because she's valedictorian, I think they call it in America. And it wasn't even a good speech. It was so corny and I teared up. Something about seeing a group of people stand up and applause gets me going.
I teared up. I think I'm very similar.
Yeah.
But I teared up at Stranger Things finishing up. That was my favourite.
Did you really?
Yeah, I teared up. I didn't tell you this. When you were in New Zealand, like, they made a documentary on Netflix.
Don't tell me you cried at that.
I finished it. I cried at the end. Yeah. And I cry also, I think since the girls have come here, if I'm at training and I think about the girls and I get a bit emotional.
You don't.
I do.
At training?
Yeah, but I don't, I'm not sitting there sobbing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get emotional
That's
thinking about it.
crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy what kids do to you.
Actually, I think at Luke and Brodie's wedding in Queenstown, the Metcalfs last year, I got a bit too drunk because it was my first time drinking since having the girls.
Yeah.
And I started crying to Casey in the bathroom, and she was sober because she's pregnant, about the girls. That is fucked. Mind you, they were in Queenstown with us.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Grow up.
I know, that's so cringe. That is so gross, actuals.
But yes, I think kids they change a lot of things.
And I take back because growing up, my mum would cry watching any show, Drop of the Hat, and I'd look over and go, are you crying? And that is the worst thing ever. When someone is tearing up and trying to hide it, the worst thing you can do is go, are you crying? Like, make them embarrassed. Like my dad, are you crying? Well, liquid's coming out of her eyes, so put two and two together.
But it's true, like your mum cries at everything. Like
she does, but now I know why.
No, but she cries at like something she cry at. It's very petty. Like
what?
I don't know. Like she'll see a dog start crying. Like,
well, actually, when she was dropping me off at the airport, I said, I might cry when I say goodbye to girls. And she goes, don't start, because I'll start. I was like, yeah, you will be crying because you got them for the next 48 hours.
She can't cry because the girls are in the car. She cries, she crashes. Everyone cries. Everyone's crying.
And then I said, Mum, if the plane goes down, please, you and Marcello take good care of these girls. And she goes, well, better fucking not go down, Tayla, because this is not what I had planned for my retirement. True.
The amount of food they eat, I don't blame
my
them.
poor mum did not stop cooking. Did not stop cooking that whole week. And she goes, you better want this podcast to take off because you can't afford the groceries. I said, I know. So yeah, that was my weekend. It was nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Casey and Adam, for having me. Adam Pompey. So for those that don't know, how did we become friends with them? Through the Warriors.
Yes.
Yeah, when you are Australian and you live in New Zealand, you really cling on to the people around you. So Casey turned from stranger to sister real quick. And I just want to say the conversations that man was witness to over the weekend.
Explain a few.
I can't.
Why?
No, I actually can't.
Let's talk about it.
Man, that's what I mean. When I talk to Casey, I feel like I'm talking to my sister.
Yeah.
Nothing is off books. Nothing. Things I talk to her about, I wouldn't even talk to you about.
Yeah.
Because you're involved actually in most of them.
What are we talking about here?
We're bitching about you and Adam. But that's why you have girlfriends. Because if you don't have people to vent about, you become very resentful.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. We didn't actually talk about you, except that New Year's you and Adam went gallivanting for too long.
Well, sometimes you got to go for a gallivant, mate. Sometimes you got to go gallivanting, blow some steam off, and then come back a few days later.
That was before they got married, and I remember saying to Casey, you take a good hard look at the person you're marrying, because I, in this moment, regret who I married. So don't be like me.
Fair enough.
That was a very bad New Year's for us.
Fair enough.
That was 2024 though, so that's fine. If you had to rate 2025 out of 10?
I'll give it a 10.
Really? I'd give it a 4. It was hard. It was a hard year for me.
Yeah, but sometimes when you're in the hardest times of your life, you grow the most. You know?
True.
So I feel like we grew a lot.
One thing I actually do, and I know I said this a lot last year, one thing I actually want to do this year is merch.
Yeah.
So if you have a suggestion of what you want to see, merch-wise, printed, comment below.
Don't comment below. Just message Tay.
No, oh yeah. Because I got all the time in the world going, no, that's shit. I'm not putting that on T-shirts.
Actuals.
All right, well, I'm tired and I'm starting to get dizzy because I haven't been able to breathe as I've talked. More on that to come.
Yes, stay tuned.
Yes, for all those people that said, why does she sound like she has the Colombian cold all year round despite being a boring housewife? There's a reason for it, a medical reason.
It's more than that.
It is. But that medical reason is leading to me finally getting a nose job. But we'll talk about that later in the year when I can afford it. So multitasker of the week. We're bringing that back. Don't know how long for until I get sick of it. Is to Mitchell, right? Mitchell reached out over the break and was like, hey, when are new episodes coming?
Yes.
And I was like, we're back recording end of Jan, my friend. And he said, you have a loyal fan all the way from Colorado, right? He listens from Colorado and he said, I started following you guys when I saw that Ciao Italia clip. And I've legit gone back to the podcast episodes in July and have binged all of it. Thank you so much. To think that we're talking to people in Colorado is so cool.
That's what's cool about this, eh? Like,
yeah. You never know who you're reaching.
That's awesome. So thank you, Mitch.
Do you know anything about Colorado?
I know that it snows there.
Yeah. So I know Colorado because I watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and a lot of them have holiday houses in Colorado, and it is beautiful.
Maybe we should go there one day.
We should do our first live show in Colorado, even if it's just a one audience member, because it'd be a great tax write-off for us to go holiday in Colorado.
Thank you, Mitch, for your support, brother. It means a lot.
You're a real one. I hope you continue to like and stay. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment below.
Thank you. It's a Monday from us.
Yeah. It's a ciao bye from me, my friends. See you next week.
Thank you.